Hey team, it's Julian Dougharty here. On today's Founder 5, I'm going to speak with you about why you should not add an income rider to a fixed index annuity for a client who wants to take income in 10, 15, or 20 years. And that's an income stream for life. Why, you say? Yes, it is easy to sit in front of a client and say, here's an illustration. The illustration shows that if you buy this income rider, the charge is 1% a year, but in year 15 or in year 20, your income will be this for the rest of your life. That's easy. My suggestion is to do the complete opposite. Why sell an income rider to a client? Let's say $500,000 example here. We take $500,000, we put it into an index annuity with an income rider. The income rider is guaranteed to roll up at a certain percentage. The income rider fee, let's just say, is minimum 1%. Some of them are 1.5%. Some are even 1.8%, but let's just say 1% for this example. $500,000, 1% a year income rider charge, 10 years. That's $50,000 that customer paid for an income rider over 10 years. Don't you think that $50,000, if it stayed in the insurance in the client's account instead of going into the insurance carrier's bank account, you could ultimately have a lot more income down the line? So in my suggestion, when an agent comes to me on a large bucket of money and says, I've got a client who's retiring and they want to take an income stream for the rest of their life, but they're retiring from this company at 50, they may go work somewhere else, but here's $500,000 of their 401k we're going to roll into this fixed index annuity. And what should I do? Well, it's easy for the marketing rep to get to the agent an illustration that says, sell this one annuity for 10-year term or 15 or 20-year term. Got the income rider roll up that rolls up for however many years, and the client's going to pay that income rider fee for such a long period of time. My suggestion is totally the opposite. Save the client that income rider charge, give you the opportunity to work with that client's money again, sell the client potentially a 3, 5, 7, 10-year accumulation product, or maybe one 10-year accumulation product. A suggestion, I always like to diversify if the account is more than $250,000, and I mean 2 different carriers. Try to diversify. My suggestion is not add an income rider to that client's account and just talk about accumulation for that first 15 years. If you want to take income, you're 50 now at 65, or you want to take income if you're 50 now at 60 years old. Let's talk about an accumulation product that'll let your account grow without any fees to that account. And then at the end of the 5, 7, or 10-year accumulation period, let's do a transfer to another fixed index annuity, maybe an internal transfer at that existing carrier or an external transfer to another company, possibly provide a bonus. Maybe there's a new crediting method to provide a higher upside earning potential for your customer's money. Move that money to a new product, move that money to a new carrier, or maybe a couple new carriers, and then at that time, possibly add the income rider. And then do income maximization, which means don't necessarily activate that income rider right away when you move the money, because you're defeating the income rider purpose. If you activate it right away, the client will not utilize or effectively get that income rider roll up. Move the money to a product, do possible 10% or 5% withdrawals out of that second or third annuity, and then maybe down the line activate that income rider for the client. And what you ultimately have done is possibly save the client a huge bucket of money by not adding that income rider and allowing that client to lose that 1% a year fee for 15 years or 20 years. Some agents say, well, it makes it easy for me to make this sale. Say that today the income, your premium will be here. In 15 years, this is exactly what you're going to get. This is your income payout percentage, and this is what your roll-up, your income value will look like. I understand that it's easy to do that, but you potentially have cost that client, maybe $50,000, $75,000 in income rider charges to essentially get their own money paid back to them over the rest of their lifetime. So if you are currently working on any fixed index annuity cases where maybe the client is going to take income in 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, give us a call, give my sales team a call. Let us put together an accumulation illustration that shows maybe the money will grow at 3% a year or 7% a year, hypothetically, for that 5 or 7 or 10-year term, and then use that value to potentially put into a fixed index annuity. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but use that new accumulation value, the hypothetical value, put it into an illustration with an income rider, show withdrawals, let the income rider roll up, then activate that income rider maybe in 5 or 6 years after that new purchase of that new product. It's all hypothetical, and if you just take the few extra steps to explain it to a client, what we're doing here and why we're doing it to eliminate the income rider cost, and then maybe in 5 or 7 or 10 years down the line, when our accumulation period is over, then we'll roll it into another fixed index annuity with an income rider. If you're working on any cases where you possibly need a suggestion on a carrier, couple carriers, couple products, let us help you make more money for your clients and make more money for yourself by using an accumulation product in the early years of a client's accumulation period, and then using another annuity in the decumulation or income for life period. I really appreciate the opportunity. Give us a call. We can help you put something together, a case suggestion on a product for one of your customers or multiple customers you may have. I look forward to working with you, and thank you for the opportunity. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest updates on the fixed index annuity world and how DFS can help you with your business.